All right, good morning, guys. Here we are. I'm going to show you how to log into Teams and do your first assignment for US history. So first step will be to come into your Office 365. I'm breaking into Jim's account because he's first on the roll. So thanks, Jimmy. So first thing you need to do is come into Teams. This is where we're going to do everything for our online school for the next few months, okay? So come into Teams. It'll open up. If you haven't been in already, I really need you to get into Teams and start playing around in here, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to come to US History, because that's what this class is. Now, Jim, other teachers, well, his English class with me and Miss Palermo, right? He has other teams that he's going to work in as well. All of your classes may not have a team. You just need to ask your teacher what their plan is. So for US History, we're going to use Teams. So you come into US History. This first page, the posts page, this is where we can talk to each other. This is where I might post assignments or different things like that. This meeting is not canceled. I had to close it. So we will be meeting on Monday, don't worry. Files is where we can put files. It's kind of like a storage area. We're not going to use this part. Then class notebook is what we're going to use. So in your class notebook, okay, there are 3 sections. So if you come over here, right, there are 3 sections that you have. Your student notebook is the one that is just for you, okay? Only you and me can see that. So if Jim types something or turns in an assignment, only I can see it, and Jim, right? Neon can't see it, Nora can't see it, nobody else can see it, okay? Now, in your content library, okay, this is a read-only space, which means you can't edit it or change it, only I can. And this is where I'll put like big documents, like if we all need to read something or watch a video, I might put it in there. Then the collaboration space, it's exactly what it means, sounds like, right? It's where you collaborate, where you can come together and we can all work in there. Meaning if you're doing a group project, we would use that spot. So, let's go on into Jim's homework. And your first assignment is in here. Assignment number 1, immigration. Okay, so we are going to hop right back in to where we left before we left on our break. So your first assignment is in here. You have some instructions. Your biggest thing is please read each page carefully, right? I just put in your handout that we were going to do in class, but it's just online now. So for example, on your first one, there's a nice arrow to remind you that please read the timeline below, right? Look at the dates, look at what's happening, okay? And then answer the questions afterwards. So for things like this, right? You want to look at the 5 W's. Who was affected? What was happening? Where was it? When was it? Why was this happening? Okay? So again, we're looking at immigration to America. And there's been a lot of issues with immigration and some issues with immigration as we've gone throughout American history. And so then you have questions. Now, how do you answer a question? So you'd read the question. How did World War I impact American feelings towards immigrants? So I would just start typing. You can click anywhere to type in OneNote. It's pretty cool. So you just start typing. World War I impacted American feelings and attitudes, right? Okay, I didn't spell attitudes right, but you just type your answer right there. Use evidence, and here I've added some definitions of words that we don't use very often. But yeah, so you just go through your questions. Then you have some primary sources, just like you have in class. Now, this looks like a lot of work. The expectation is this is not one day of work. This is a full week or more of work, right? In class, we would start off a day with a video and look at the timeline, right? We might draw an image about it. Then another day, we would look at the primary sources. Then another day, we would look at the other source. We would talk about it. Then we would write, right? This would take us a week. So I'm not expecting you to do this in a day. This is a week. So you would look at your document. If you find words you don't know, please look them up. Underlined words, you can find down here. There's some vocabulary. And then again, you have questions about the document. Okay, if you get to a question you don't know, let me know. Okay, email me, text me on the Remind app, whatever. You can ask me on Teams and we can figure it out. So you would have document 1 and document 2. and more questions. Then finally at the end, and I have to fix this. I don't know what's going on here. Finally, at the end, you have a question, and this is your written task. So you're going to write 1 to 2 full paragraphs, right? Not just one sentence, but full paragraphs about how you're going to compare and contrast immigration problems back then with immigration issues we have now. And for example, you're going to compare it to President Trump signing an order in 2017 where he tried to limit or stop immigration from 6 Muslim countries into America, right? So you can use your evidence from up above. You can also use evidence from President Trump's actual speech and order, okay? So you'd read through your documents, and then you just type your paragraph. So you just click anywhere. I don't know why it goes down there, but you can move it. You just pick it up, and you move it. Where'd it go? There we go. And then you start typing, la 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 la, right? Then I will put another video on here, probably right over here, to show you how to turn this in, okay? Your assignments are up here at the top again, okay? You had 2 assignments. One was to log into Teams and learn how to comment on a post, and then the other one is to fill out this survey about what time we should meet, okay? Once you do things, it will be graded in here, and then I'm still trying to figure out, and the school is still trying to figure out how we're going to put your grades in, but once we do, it'll also be on PowerSchool, okay? So again, your biggest thing is to log into your class notebook and start going on your immigration stuff today. So that's all I have. Please let me know if you have any questions. All right, guys, thank you so much, and hear from you soon. Bye.